Matthew McConaughey arguably remains True Detective's best lead, but it seems like the HBO show might have finally found his worthy replacement. Some incredibly talented actors, like Jodie Foster, Woody Harrelson, Mahershala Ali, and Colin Farrell, have starred as the leading detective characters in HBO's True Detective. However, even 11 years after the show's premiere, Matthew McConaughey is often remembered as a standout who played a crucial role in making True Detective a cultural phenomenon and eventually a full-fledged franchise. His portrayal of his character, Rust Cohle, was so iconic that the show still keeps drawing references to him despite adopting an anthology storytelling format. Given how Matthew McConaughey put a lot of work into crafting and capturing Rust Cohle's intensity and philosophical depth, it would be unfair to call anyone his true replacement. However, True Detective Season 5's casting update suggests the show might soon have another incredible lead. Nicolas Cage is in talks to lead True Detective Season 5. Nicolas Cage as Rob looks on angrily while standing in a dark basement in Pig. As reports, via Variety, have confirmed, Nicolas Cage is almost nearing a deal to become True Detective Season 5's leading star. Although most details surrounding the HBO show's next installment remain under wraps, Cage's casting would not be surprising, given how many high-profile actors have played lead roles in the series. Despite this, it is fascinating how, after embracing the horror genre for quite some time, Nicolas Cage will now pivot to gritty crime dramas by potentially starring in two crime thrillers, True Detective and Spider Noir. Audiences well-versed in the actor's long line of work will also know that this will not be the first time he will don the hat of an investigator on the screen. In movies like 8mm, Snake Eyes, and Bad Lieutenant, Port of Call New Orleans, the actor has previously portrayed law enforcers, proving that he has what it takes to capture detectives on the small screen. However, given how many heavyweight performances have defined True Detective across its seasons, Cage will bear the pressure of living up to the series' legacy. Nicolas Cage can be the best True Detective lead since Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson in the car in True Detective Season 1. Drawing comparisons between any True Detective stars would be a little unfair because all of them did their best to deliver their interpretation of the anthology's brooding detective archetype. However, it seems likely that, if Nicolas Cage is cast in True Detective Season 5, he could become the franchise's best lead since Matthew McConaughey. Jodie Foster was an incredible addition to the show, but Season 4's heavy inclination towards the supernatural did not exactly align with her brand of acting. Since Nicolas Cage already has a horror background and often displayed the ability to make weird scripts work, his acting chops seem to be more in tandem with Issa Lopez's style of detective storytelling.